First section, comprehension passage. Question number 1. Which of the following would come in the blank? Blank, comma. I'm reading above sentence, below sentence. Above sentence is ending here. Where is it starting? Yeah, here. These patterns do not dispel the common belief. Dispel is nothing but remove. These patterns do not remove the common belief that there is a kind of supernatural intervention in their lives of unusually talented men and women. However, even though they occur with regularity. Dash, Finlay shows that all geniuses experience 3 intensely productive periods in their lives, one of which always occurs shortly before their deaths. This is true whether the genius lives to 19 or 90. Finlay means what or who? Finlay is a person or a process or something else? Have you done the passage? For example, okay, despite this, okay, however, okay. In other words, you can use when you are telling the definition in another format. When you're telling one particular point in another version, you use another words. Are we talking about Finlay in the above the blank? It is used to tell, it is used to combine two contrasting statements. If you want to combine positive, negative, negative, positive, we require despite or however. But are they both contrasting? Here he is talking about belief. The patterns do not dispel the belief that there is a super intervention, and after the blank, he shows that all geniuses experience 3. So no contrast, 2 different statements. The answer is 1. What is the general populace opinion of genius? The general population opinion of genius is what? What is genius according to you? What is genius according to people? Is this only? Yes. Typically people think of genius, whether it manifests, it means genius manifests in Mozart's composition of symphonies at age 5 or Einstein's discovery of relativity as having a quality not just the supernatural but also of eccentric. Adi supernatural kaadu, eccentric kuda. Eccentric means odd, strange. Okay, people see genius as a good abnormality. Moreover, they think of genius as a completely unpredictable abnormality. You can't predict, and abnormal genius people are. Let's look at the options. It is predictable. No. It is supercilious. Supercilious means arrogant. What is arrogant? Arrogant means Gamandi, Pogaru, egoistic. Arrogant? No. It is unpredictable and erratic? Yes. It is extraordinary and erratic? Is it extraordinary? You mentioned supernatural, okay. Abnormality, okay. Unpredictable, okay. Answer 3rd option. Best title, Understanding Mozart's and Einstein's? No. Predicting the life of a genius? Are we predicting the life of one particular genius? The uncanny, mysterious patterns in the lives of genius? Yes. Pattern and disorder. Disorder. Did he mention any negative? Disorder means wrong order, confusion, chaos. Answer is 3rd option. So which of the following statements is true? Anna Finlay is a biographer. All geniuses are eccentric and unpredictable. Some are supernatural, some are eccentric, some are unpredictable. Not all. Geniuses have 3 prolific times. He has clearly mentioned 3 productive periods. Prolific. Prolific means producing life or plenty. Productivity or plenty, answer is third option. Quirk. Idiosyncrasy. Have you ever heard idiosyncrasy? Craziness, quirk. Let's look at the context. Until recently, psychologists regarded the quirks of genius as too erratic. So the quirks are erratic. Frailty means weaknesses. Characteristics, normality, usualness, third, fourth, same, not possible. Inability, frailty, 1, 5, same, answer is 2. Quirk is nothing but characteristics. Characteristics, qualities, attitudes. Prescience. Before seeing something, mundugane chuddam, dura drishti. Before seeing something, like far-sighted is the same meaning. Foresighted, same meaning. Judicious, same meaning. Canny, same meaning. Odd man out, indiscreet. Indiscreet means short term. They want everything quickly. Now, single filler. Down in the mystic hidden fields of his little dog soul bloomed of love and a dash perfect faith. Flower blooming means growing, love positive, perfect faith positive. The context is indicating positive meaning, positive connotation. Treachery, mosam, deceit, cheating, Gaddari. What Kattappa did was treachery with Bahubali. Enmity like enemy. Animosity, Shatrutvam. Pangalena. Disloyal, negative. Answer is second option, fidelity. Fidelity means trust. That is the only one positive. About 300 to 400 people lived in a small village dash. Small village, misunderstanding? Disallow is V1, not at all possible. A small village beginning, small village settlements, so small village denial. Denial, negative, rejection. Answer 3 or 4. Settlement is nothing but group of houses in one particular place. Spot. The new food producing economies proved as successful. If a word is ending with FUL, what is it? Powerful, powerless, harmful, harmless, useful, useless, delightful, successful, adjective. What is the partner of an adjective? After adjective, we can keep noun, but before adjective, adverb. Which word is ending with ly? Which word is adverb? Fourth option. Dramatically successful. The first farmers lived in compact villages on river flood plains. Command the same sites for many generations. Control the same sites for many generations. Gone is V3. If I want to take V3, what is needed? Have, has, had is needed. No. Occupying the same states. Hold. Answer. Already lived is past. These are V1s. Answer 4. 10,000 years ago, dash everybody in the world lived by hunting and gathering. Basic everybody, virtual everybody lived in the world, essential everybody lived in the world, near everybody lived in the world, effectual everybody. Answer second, virtually everybody lived by hunting and gathering. After has what is needed? V3. What is the V3 of run? Run V3. Run ran run only. Run ran run only. V3 ing V2 and machine singular have not possible. Answer is 1. The drink machine has run out of every soft drink except deep spring flavored mineral water. That water machine has run out of water. Holy hawk landed in a low branch of pine tree and dangled there as she tried to. 2 after 2. This is wrong. A way for get down. See, get is V1. V1 kabatti before what do I need? 2. Found V2 wrong. Finding no. Answer is find a way to get down. The home buyer's credit appears to be the latter type of stimulus measure and may be part of the reason why the economy hasn't stabilized. Stabilized hasn't V3. Isn't V3. Hasn't V3 okay. Wasn't V3 okay. But why the economy? Economy is singular or plural? I can't take haven't. Answer 2 or 3. Economy hasn't stabilized, economy wasn't stabilized. Answer. And look at this. Appears, may. Should I take present or past? Present. Answer, second option. Street tires will also include wear limit indicators in the form, on their surface, in the form with, in the form as. Generally in the form of. It is in the form of. So first one A, not sure. When the tread is worn down, tread means the path, walking path is called a tread, move. It is worn down enough that the limit indicators make contact. Contact with the road, the tire is deemed to be at the end of the service. So BE. Answer third option. The last gust had been preceded by an ominous roaring down the whole mountainside, which continued increase, which continued for some time, which continued a small, which continued for some time. Last gust. Sometimes wind also makes a sound. Have you ever observed wind sound? Zzz, that is gust. Before that, it has been preceded by what? Ominous roaring. Ominous means something threatening. Bayapette vidanga undedanni ominous antamu. Threatening. Ominous. So ominous roaring. Bayapette vidanga sound undanta. Down the mountainside. Mountainside ila undi. A sound jachim. Mountain pakka nunchi, which continued for some time after the trees in the little valley had lapsed into silence. So A and E. So CD or BD. Look at C. In those intervals of silence, the darkness seemed to increase in proportion to V1. So CD. Answer fourth. CD. A. Rearrangement of sentences. Any hint based on small letter, capital letter? Nothing is there. All are ending with full stops. Except the last one. Last one does not have any ending, proper ending. The newly forming sun had only 70% water, Earth's atmosphere, or sufficient water. E and D can be paired. In this model, atmosphere greenhouse gases kept the oceans from freezing. ఈ అట్మాస్ఫియరిక్ గ్రీన్ హౌస్ గ్యాసెస్ ఏం చేశాయంటే ఓషన్స్ని ఫ్రీజ్ అవ్వకుండా పెట్టడం జరిగింది. When the newly forming sun had only 70% of its current luminosity, by 3.5 GA, Earth's magnetic field was established, which helped to prevent the atmosphere from being slipped away by the solar wind. Earth's magnetic కూడా స్లిప్ అవ్వకుండా prevent చేసింది. ED. I'm pairing, I don't know whether they belong first or not, I don't know. Sufficient water to fill the oceans may have been on earth since it formed. Not sure. Earth's atmosphere and oceans were formed by volcanic activity and outgas. Now what is he saying? Earth atmosphere and oceans ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో అవి ఎలా ఫామ్ అయ్యాయి? They are formed because of volcanic activity and outgassing. This is some sort of introductory statement. Water from these sources? No. First sentence is A or B. It is B. Earth atmosphere, oceans, ela form ayyayi ante they are formed by volcanic activity and outgassing. What should come next? A or C? Water vapor from these sources. Sources means atmosphere and oceans. These are the sources. From these sources, water vapor happened. Condensed into oceans means solidified into oceans. Augment means increased by water and ice from asteroids and protoplanets and comets. So all these things have happened. B and C. Next, where should A come? Is it after BC or ED? So sufficient water to fill the oceans may have been on earth since it formed. And what are we talking about last one? We're talking about greenhouse gases, but here already water. So we can take A as the third one. BCAED. BCAED. Word swap. The much awaited vehicle scrappage policy. Okay. Scrappage jobs. No. Scrappage benefits. Scrappage aging. Not sure. Announced by the Transport Ministry coming after the move for a green tax on jobs and polluting the automobiles. Green tax on policy, no. Tax on benefits. But economic benefits okay, right? Economic jobs won't be there. Economic benefits okay. Green tax on aging and polluting automobiles, maybe. And look at the next one. Automobiles promises economic benefits, a cleaner environment and thousands of jobs. Promising what? Economic benefits, cleaner environment and thousands of jobs. So jobs should come here, aging should go there, BDDB. Fourth. Two sides of this scope. This after this noun is needed, cope is verb, and moreover verb is given. So verb means I need a plural noun in the A. A lo plural noun kavali. Concessions were yes. Battleship were no. Policy were no. So can I keep this here? Two sides of this, no. Yeah, here what is the main subject? Very good. Here the main subject is this. Sides, NPN, sides were. So here I may need plural, singular noun also. It doesn't matter, singular or plural. Were is based on two sides. So concessions, battleship, policy. Now look at this to policy. To policy with or to cope with? Cope with means deal with. So bring cope here, policy there. This policy. The two sides of this policy were forcing. So AD, DA. A consensus among, consensus means agreement. Urge, not possible. A debate among all those present was achieved. Debate achieved? No. Consensus and agreement. A is absolutely correct. Answer DBDC. Admiral Tirpitz had opposed the army which urged means requested, that war should be debate quickly. War should be unleashed quickly after debate. All agreed to wait. CD. Now spelling mistake, inappropriate word. Caterpillar, promptly herbivorous, devouring. Answer. Spelling mistake. Caterpillar correct? Promptly. Herbivorous, devouring. Let me read to check for inappropriate word. A caterpillar is taken inside the ant nest where it promptly turns herbivorous and starts. Turns something, turns somebody. OUS is an adjective. Turns herbivorous wrong. Turns herbivore. Herbivore is a noun. ఇక్కడ noun ఉండాలి. Herbivorous adjective కాదు. Herbivorous ఉంటే దాని తర్వాత noun ఉండాలి కనీసం. Herbivorous animal. But it is not there and is given. Only see. Profitable, individually dodge consequences. Spelling mistake, please. What is your answer? None. They think it will be profitable and they will be individually rich. Rich enough to dodge any bad consequences and science will find a way. Answer. 5. All correct. Dropped, controversy, colleagues, hostile. Answer. Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Why he dropped above the controversy? Drop controversy, okay. Drop spelling kuda correct. He dropped above that controversy while his colleagues at Cambridge University were divided into hostile camps. Answer. He was dropped above. He was dropped above that controversy. No. Somebody said. At colleagues. Hostile means enemy. Hostile correct or hostile correct? At the university, they were divided into hostile camps or hostile camps. I guess all correct. Last section error location. He desire, correct? Error one part or many parts? Error will be in one part. One part lo error. Answer is first one. He desire undadu, he desires undali. Leda his desire undali. The late appearance of the Quillekaya ice cap at its margins suggested with the scientists that ice cap could be used to obtain ice cores with annual resolution. Answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At its margins suggested the scientists that. Suggested with no need. I am suggesting with you. I am suggesting you. He suggested me. He suggested me or he suggested with me. I always go to sea as a sailor because they make a point of pay me for my trouble, whereas they never pay passengers a single penny that I ever heard of. Was the answer? Why? Correct. After a preposition, I need ing or noun. They make a point of paying me for my trouble. Any preposition, ing or noun. Error is in the second part. That's all for now. Thank you for your participation.